Today, it is episode 1 of Betting the Bucs. This is a series that I started last year on James's channel, and I was helping him out with that, Mr. Bucs Nation. We continued it on to here, and we are so happy to be continuing that into the 2024 season. So what this is I'm going to be taking a look at the Buccaneers game, taking a look at a same-game parlay, whatever it may be, any sort of prop that I do like for our fellow gamblers out there. Now, obviously, 21 or over to gamble, obviously in legal states and this and that. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Football's here, folks. The gambling season is back upon us, and the Buccaneers are hosting the Washington Commanders on Sunday afternoon. With that being said, let's get right into what I have. The Buccaneers right now on DraftKings. This is all on DraftKings. All the odds and everything are from DraftKings. The odds that I have right now, the Buccaneers minus 3.5. They're favored by 3.5 points right now on Sunday against the Commanders. Not really surprising. I've seen the line jump from 3.5. It's sort of been hovering around that mark. So I would expect it to finish around that mark as well. But let's get right into it. The first one we are going to be adding is Mike Evans to score a touchdown at any point. That is plus 120. We can grab that at. I do like that. You look at Washington's cornerback depth there. There's not much there. I would say their secondary is actually one of the weaker parts of their defense. So I do like their front seven. They have some pieces there, but I think their secondary can be exposed a little bit. And I think the Bucs are going to try and get the ball into Mike Evans' hands more often than not. He scored a touchdown in each of the last 2 season openers. So I think there's a decent chance that he can make it a third here with the Buccaneers and against this Washington Commanders secondary that I just don't know if he's going to be up to snuff. So I do like a Mike Evans anytime touchdown, especially at plus money there. I do like that. We're also going to be adding 75 plus yards for Rashad White receiving and rushing combined. That's at minus 185. We're able to grab that at right now. That is combined, rushing and receiving. I just think the Buccaneers really like Rashad White. And yes, they like Bucky Irving too. And there's a lot of talk of, is it going to be a split backfield? Is this and that? I think it's a Rashad White show. I think the Buccaneers are going to be looking to keep feeding Rashad White, keep giving the ball to him in multiple ways, right? Running and passing. That's why I do like that prop. I think that one is a little bit too low, honestly. I think 75 yards combined with rushing and receiving. I like that a good bit. I do think there's a chance. Like I said, I do like Washington's front seven. I think they have a talented front seven. They might be able to stop the run on most times, but I think the Bucs want to run the ball for one. They want to be able to pound the rock. They want to establish that run. But also, they're going to involve Rashad White in this passing game, especially in the screen game. I think they're going to want to get the ball out quick out of Mayfield's hands, and I think Rashad White's going to be a big key in that. So I do like 75 plus yards combined, receiving and rushing for Rashad White on Sunday. Simple one. I'm going to take the Bucs money line. Why not? I think the Buccaneers are going to win this football game. Little spoiler for our game preview show coming out on Friday, but I think the Bucs are going to win this football game. I'm going to take the money line. I wasn't as comfortable at minus 3.5 as I would have been maybe minus 3, but even that is like a little iffy on me. So that's why I decided to do money line. You can get that at minus 175 right now. And the final property we have is another Rashad White prop. It is over 3.5 Rashad White receptions. So that means that he has to have 4 or more catches in this game. Like I said, I think the Buccaneers are going to make it a point to get him the football in this matchup and really throughout the season. So if you can grab this prop, I do like it a good bit. I think you're able to make some money off of this. I really do. It currently at plus 125. So at plus money, you're able to grab that. I like that. I really do. I think Rashad White could be in for a pretty big year with the Buccaneers. Liam Cohen, new offensive coordinator. I think he could be drawing up some new stuff for Rashad White to get the ball in his hands. And again, it sort of goes hand in hand with the 75 plus yards combined, but I do like both. So putting a little bit of stock in the Buccaneers offense this week and more specifically, Rashad White, even like more, if you want to get even more specific, the passing game, right? Because I look at this Washington secondary and I just don't know if they can hold up. If Mayfield is protected well, I do think the Bucs could see some success through the air. So I do like a lot of that. So two wrap it all up. We got a 4-leg parlay here. And like I said, this is just a suggestion, and I am going to keep track of how we do each week. So I am going to keep track of how we do. We have a 4-leg parlay here with Mike Evans being an anytime touchdown scorer, Rashad White 75 plus yards receiving and rushing combined, Rashad White over 3.5 receptions, and the Buccaneers money line. If you were to do a $10 parlay on that on DraftKings right now, it would pay out $77.50. So nice little payout for you guys this time around. Like I said, all these odds and everything was brought to you by DraftKings. We are not sponsored by DraftKings, but everything that I did was on DraftKings. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think. Do you have any bets that you guys like to monitor? Is there anything else that you look at? You're like, oh, I kind of like this. I'm always curious to hear because I'm looking for advice as well. So please, gamble responsibly, obviously, and enjoy Sunday. Football is back. I am so excited that football is back, and I hope that we can actually see some winning action here, not only on the field for the Buccaneers, but on us for gambling purposes as well. Would be pretty fun to hit this first parlay and start the year off hot, start the year off on a good note. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and go Bucs.